It's not that I hate her, I don't. Most men would despise a wife for becoming what Joanne has become, but I don't. It's just I can't live like this. But I don't want to hurt her, Martin. I just can't go on living a lie.
Just close your eyes. Rest. When you open them, poof, she's vanished.
The trouble is, she loves me too much. Deeply, I mean obsessively. If I divorce her, she will fall to pieces, and I will lose everything I've built up. It doesn't make any sense. You see the problem?
I see that.
But I can't be cruel. It's not my way.
I think it's my way, Charles.
No, of course not. That's why I came to you.
You know what I do.
I don't want to talk about it.
We are talking about it, Charles. You're a fine attorney, Mr. Houston. You know what to say and when to say it, and what not to say. I've never been charged with a crime before. Not any crime at all. I try to be very careful. But when I slipped, you helped me. You made the jury say I was innocent. And I respect you for that, Charles. And I respect the arrangement we've made. We'll agree about the time whenever you're ready. Don't worry, Charles. Trust me.
Au revoir, Monsieur Gérard.
Au revoir, Madame Houston.
Bonjour, Madame. Howdy.
Ah, Madame Columbo.
Hello, Monsieur Gérard.
Ah, en français.
Ah, bonjour, Monsieur Gérard.
Très bien. Entrez, s'il vous plaît.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Ça va, Madame? Comment ça va?
Très peu, merci.
Ah, asseyez-vous ici, s'il vous plaît. Asseyez-vous sur la chaise. Sur la chaise.
Sur la chaise, oui, merci, monsieur.
Alors, leçon numéro 3. Oui, leçon numéro 3.
Leçon numéro 3.
Opéra. Ordinaire. Papier. Très bien. Pour vous, à étudier. À étudier.
To study, right?
En français seulement. Tout en français.
Ah, étudier.
Très bien.
Ah, merci,
Eh bien,
monsieur.
on va jouer encore une fois à Simon dit.
Simon dit. Oh, Simon says, good. Bon, très bien, monsieur.
Simon dit, Ouvrez la fenêtre.
Ouvrez la fenêtre.
Très bien. Simon dit, je voudrais une tasse de café.
Café? Oui.
Simon dit, avec de la crème.
Avec crème.
Simon dit, pas de sucre.
Oh, no sugar.
Simon dit, puis-je avoir du feu?
Ah, voici de feu, monsieur.
Excellent. Asseyez-vous, madame. Non, 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 madame. Simon n'a pas dit.
Monsieur Gérard, I love you, and I love improving my mind. I have, however, been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I have done my laundry and cleaned my house and written to my husband. After my French lesson, I go to my job. Sort of a job. I think it's a job. But just for now, with or without Simon's permission, I think I am going to sit down.
Souriez.
Excuse me?
Souriez.
400 words on the upcoming PTA show. Entertainment for the multitudes. I'm in it, by the way. Oh, Little League. We got to the semi-quarterfinals, but we lost again. Star pitcher had the mumps. I did the Hadassah luncheon, but I missed the planning commission. Conflict with my daughter's ballet lesson, and I had to meet the repairman for my washing machine.
You do a story on the repairman?
Oh, I never thought of it.
Good, that's a plus. You like this kind of work?
Very much.
I hate it. Why do you like it?
I can do it. I'm good at it.
I'm good at blowing bubbles in the bathtub.
Mr. Alden, once upon a time I studied journalism. I even worked at it. I got married. I'm a terrific housewife. I'm the world's champion mother. I worship my husband, and I still want something left over for me. Mine. Selfish. Just a few hours a day. All mine. Nobody else's. 6 months ago, I woke up and I wondered, whatever happened to me? I mean, where am I?
I can tell you, you're in the wrong business.
Anything wrong with my work?
I said 6 month trial period, Mrs. Columbo.
Oh, I tried.
What about ambition? Person like you, I see all kinds of ambition. You enjoy doing these little jobs at home.
I adore it.
Don't you want to work for a real newspaper?
This is a real newspaper.
Real newspapers come out every day, not once a week.
It's perfect for me, Mr. Alden.
Real newspapers get sold for real money. They don't give them away in the suburbs.
I love this suburb.
What do you want me to tell you? You belong in the New York Times?
Yeah,
You want me to lie to you?
that's what I want.
You're not bad.
That's a lie.
All right, you're pretty good for a cop's wife.
That's better. Well, am I good enough?
Press time, still Tuesday, 3 p.m. You still work at home. I pay no phone bills. Minimum of 3,000 words about the streets where we live. I'll even take murderers, but we've been fresh out lately, so stick with the PTA. The weekly advertiser isn't just advertising, you know? I wish to God it were. Maybe I'd show a profit for a change. That is some important job you got.
I think it is.
You think it is? It is.
Hello, telephone man. Can you hear me? Now hear this. 1, 2, 3. Is this thing working?
I can hear you fine, Mrs. Columbo.
Roger Dodger, you darling man. You all right? You don't look so good to me. I'm worried about you. Come on, out. Run. Play. Oh, you are magnificent.
I got your new extension all set up.
How'd you do that so quickly?
I don't know.
For that, you get a piece of chocolate
All right.
cake, Lucky. Oh, terrific. I mean, it's practically a real office. I am a very important person. Very busy journalist at the washing machine. Phone rings. I break my neck lunging for it. Thank you very much. Ah, very vital message. Phone says, can Jenny come out and play? I press this key. Jenny, dear, it's for you. Like a duchess. Nice, huh?
Very nice.
Thank you.
Joanne? You up in the bedroom, babe? Joanne, honey.
Charlie, you're home already? What happened to your case?
Hey, what's his name? Mr. Telephone, come here for a minute.
That goofy judge postponed the arraignment again. I didn't feel like going back to the office.
Oh, good for you. I was just going to take a bath.
Take your time, Joe.
That's a brand new unit. I just plugged it in. Who's Charlie? Who's Joanne? Is it supposed to do that?
Well, what it sounds like, Mrs. Columbo, is that somewhere in the neighborhood there's another intercom just like this one. When the cord is plugged into the power and the machine is turned on and you press this key, your voice goes through to your daughter's bedroom. Through the power wiring in the house, what they call a carrier system.
Where is this other house?
Anywhere. See, you got the same power lines, the same intercom, so you get their voices along with your lights and all that. Of course, if you don't want to listen, you can just...
Charlie,
Hello, babe.
you always look so sad.
Do I?
I'm sorry, honey.
What for?
Oh, that I'm not slim and sexy and beautiful for you.
You are beautiful. I'm just a little tired, that's all.
Not like I was. Oh, I just love you so much. I know you don't love me anymore. I just want you to like me, Charlie.
We're gonna be fine. You worry too much.
You're my whole life, honey. A beautiful lawyer husband. Sometimes, when you're so quiet, I'm afraid you're thinking about how maybe you'd like a divorce.
I've never thought of a divorce. Never.
Oh, I'd rather be dead than without you. Just wish I could make you happy.
You do. You will make me happy. You will. I promise.
Oh, news. Well, I am wearing my new nightie and my new perfume and talking over my new phone. So that's everything you're missing, Lieutenant. Well, who told you to go to a police convention? Oh, honey, tell me about London. Oh, it's lovely. Can I go next time? Well, then I'll have to burn the nightgown. Oh, sure, she's still up. Jenny, honey, Daddy's on the phone. Get in the kitchen.
I am not Jenny. I am a computer. Woo! Woo! Yay!
Yes, my dear. I made sure to drive your car. Well, it sort of whimpers. So does your dog. The rest of us are thriving.
Daddy?
Ah, here's the lady of your life. We love you. Consider coming home.
Daddy! Mommy and me are going to be in a show. PTA. It's a secret, but we get to wear straw hats. I'm wearing mine now. What are you wearing? A raincoat in bed? How come? It's daytime in London? All right, Daddy. I love you. So does Mommy. Oh, no, she's just wearing some old jeans. Goodbye, Daddy.
Joanne? I'll see you tonight, babe.
Don't you want me to fix breakfast, honey?
Well, I had some juice. I'll get coffee before court. You have a lovely day, and I won't be late.
I just might, Charlie. I'm getting my hair done today. A new way. I hope you like it.
I know I'll love it.
School time. Can I iron?
Oh, now you ask. Boy, that's better than a soap opera.
What is?
Life with Charlie and Joanne. Did you forget your books again?
Yeah.
Here, honey, hold this for me. Give me the leash. Okay. Let's go, White Fang, you noble beast. Ah, we're off to the vets. Hurry up, honey, I'm late.
Tonight. Tonight.
Well, now what seems to be the problem?
Well, can't you tell?
I don't know. Not right off.
He's got no zest, no sparkle, absolutely no enjoyment of life. I think he's very depressed.
I see. How would you describe his normal condition?
This is his normal condition.
All right, fella. Up. Up, fella. Come on. Up. Up, fella. Up. Up, fella. Up. This is a very sad dog, Mrs. Columbo. Can you leave him with us for a few days?
Would you like to stay with the doctor for a few days, huh? Would you like that? Oh, we'd love it.
How can you tell he'd love it?
Well, he just got a little sparkle in his eye.
I see.
Martin, she's coming. Now.
Then you'd better go.
Give her time to see it.
Don't worry, Charles. There'll be time.
You won't hurt her. Martin.
Trust me. Now leave the house.
Charlie? Charlie, you home?
Rare.
It's got the head and the valve cover bolted down. Then
medium
we remembered
well,
we hadn't checked the
rare.
valve cap at clearances.
Charlie, how's Joanne like her steak?
Medium rare, if she ever gets here.
I mean, we did everything but check the clearances.
This is, without question, the most stupefyingly boring conversation I have ever heard.
Only for dentists, buddy. Only for dentists. You know how they got those bolts recessed? I mean, there is no way. You're lucky if you only lose a hand.
Charlie, that was your wife. She said she'd be right over.
Okay, right.
The clearances were way off, and that was the trouble all along. That's if you want to believe the specs.
Please, don't scream. Do exactly as I say. I'm not going to hurt you. Now I want you to take off all your clothes. No, it's not that. Believe me, I'm not even gonna touch you. I promise. But you must do what I say. Trust me, Joanne. Trust me. I know you're frightened, and I know you don't want me to look at you. But everything you're thinking is wrong. I just want you to believe that I'm not going to hurt you in any way.
Please.
Now I want you to go into the bathroom. Do it for me. See how easy it is? You're doing very well, Joanne. Just fine.
Please.
No, don't speak. Trust me, Joanne. Now I want you to get in the tub. Water's nice and warm. Don't let yourself be afraid. We're almost home. There, you see? It's a very pretty hairdo you have, Joanne. But I think it could stand some improvement. Here, use this. You've done so well, we're almost finished. Please don't make me break my promise. Take it. Take it. Go on, take it.
Non, non, la chaise, la chaise, la chaise est très jolie.
La chaise est très jolie.
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Columbo. You're really doing very well. I'm just not with it today.
Why, Monsieur Gerard, you've been hiding from me.
One of my students died last night.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry.
Miss Houston. You know her?
I don't think so.
Joanne had the hour before yours. Very nice lady. Very stupid accident. Electrocuted in the bathtub with a hairdryer. Can you imagine?
As a matter of fact, I think we spoke the other day. Her husband's name is Charles.
Yeah, Charles Houston. Says he's a lawyer. Poor guy found her in the tub. She's overdue at a party. He came back with a friend. How'd you like to come home to something like that, huh?
Charlie and Joanne. Joanne and Charlie.
Excuse me?
Lawyer. French lessons. But who's Martin?
Is this something wrong?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. No. I think something's wrong.
Hello? Anybody home? Hello there?
Mrs. Columbo?
Yes?
Sergeant Norris.
Oh, come on in, Sergeant. Police are usually allowed to use the front door.
I tried. I think the bell's broke.
Oh, that busted buzzer again. You know how to fix those things?
I don't know. I never tried.
My husband's the fixer around here, but he's at a police convention in London. You ever hear of him? Lieutenant Columbo?
Columbo? Oh, Central Homicide.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. He's a very fine officer. I'm local. Detective Bureau.
How do you take your coffee?
Hot and black. Thank you, ma'am.
Asseyez-vous, s'il vous plaît.
What?
S'il vous plaît.
Oh, oui. Thank you. You called about the Joanne Houston death?
That was just something I heard in their house last night.
Oh, you know Mrs. Houston?
Nope, never met her.
Her husband?
Never met him either.
But you were there in the house last night?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I don't even know where it is.
Right. But you heard something there, telephone?
No. I hear their voices all the time on a box by my typewriter.
Voices come to you on a little box, ma'am?
It so happens, yes.
Mrs. Houston's voice. Did she speak to you before she died or after she died?
Thank you very much for your kind attention, Sergeant Norris. Now, if you'll just get the hell out of my house.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Columbo. I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, no offense at all. You just look at me like I'm some bubble-brain psychotic. Did I hear her after she was dead? What kind of a question is that?
No, I'm sorry. Can we start again, please?
In here. This is an intercom. There is another one just like it in my daughter's room. There are no special connecting wires. They connect to the house wiring here. It works on a carrier current. Now, if you don't understand door buzzers, you wouldn't know about carrier currents.
I didn't say
Somewhere in this neighborhood, there is another house with intercoms just like these. Their voices come through the power lines into my home. I have heard them. The telephone man has heard them. They exist. I know about two people in that house. The husband's name is Charlie, and he's a lawyer.
Right.
Mr. Charles Houston is a lawyer. Right. Charlie's wife is named Joanne, and she took baths and French lessons. Now, that happens to be an established fact. I heard her language tape playing on that machine. I heard voices the night she died. I even heard her bath water running before she got home. I also heard another man's voice. His name was Martin. Now, Sergeant, it's none of my business. It has no bearing on my life. But as a reasonably responsible citizen, I would just like to tell you what I heard.
And I certainly would like to hear, Mrs. Columbo. May I ask you a question?
Oh, please.
In the Houston home, do you have any idea where these little boxes
Intercoms.
are? Intercoms. Do you have any idea where these little intercoms are located?
Well, I think there's one in the kitchen. Charlie was drinking some juice, and there's one in the bedroom.
Kitchen and the bedroom. Mrs. Columbo, I think you'd better come with me.
Oh? Why?
Professional courtesy.
Yours or mine?
Both. Ma'am? This man, Martin, he told the husband it was time to leave the house?
Sergeant, the bath was running, and
Bath run-
Charlie said,
Charlie.
"You won't hurt her."
You won't hurt her. Exactly those words. That's what you heard. You won't
Are we going
hurt
to start
her.
that again?
No, no. Tell me again the very first thing he said.
Who, Martin?
The husband.
Martin.
No, the husband.
The husband's name is Charles, and
Charles.
he said, "Martin, she's coming now."
Martin, she's coming now. Martin, she's coming now, Charles. We can go in. He said, Martin, she's coming now. Two. It's 2 keys, 2 locks. Ma'am?
Why?
Please, ma'am. Living room. This way. This is the kitchen. Well, did you find it?
What?
The intercom.
No. It must be somewhere else. Oh, well, I know there's one in the bedroom.
Bedroom. It's not in the tub.
Ha, ha, ha. You knew it wasn't here.
There are no intercoms anywhere in the house.
Well, must have been some kind of coincidence.
It must have been. Just a coincidence.
A lawyer named Charlie? Joanne's French lessons?
I just know there are no intercoms, ma'am. It was an accident, Mrs. Columbo.
An accident. Wow. Thank you for being so patient.
I understand. It's my pleasure.
Oh, boy. Try it again.
sparking.
I think it's supposed to spark. Let me try it again.
It works. It works. I fixed it. Mwah.
Anything else I can do for you, Mrs. Columbo?
Bake me a cake.
Mail.
Oh, you're an angel.
I'll tell the postmaster.
Ask him if he wants his doorbell fixed.
Ligne. Machine. Silence. Nécessaire. Opéra. Ordinaire. Papier. Possible. Potentiel. Principal. Populaire. Radio. Silence. Station. Suggestion. Télégramme. Téléphone. Radio. Restaurant. Sérieux. Signal. La panne. Le chauffeur.
Charles Houston Law Office.
Hello. I'd like to speak with Mr. Houston, please.
May I tell him who's calling?
Oh, my name is Mrs. Martin. It's a very personal matter.
I'll see if he's taking calls.
La description.
Yes, Mrs. Martin. How may I help you?
La mission.
Mrs. Martin, this is Charles Houston.
La région.
Joanne, you up in the bedroom, babe? Yes, Mrs. Martin.
La joie.
Take your time, Joe. How may I help you? Joanne, I'll see you tonight. Martin, she's coming. Now. How may I help you? Martin, this is Charles Houston. You won't hurt her. How may I help you? Won't hurt her. Yes, Mrs. Martin. You won't hurt her. 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 You won't hurt her.
Yes, I'm calling for my employer, Mr. Charles Houston. It's about a pair of those new intercom units he ordered through Instacredit on his charge card. No, he did not receive the units, but he did get your bill and is threatening to have my fingernails extracted if I don't straighten it out now. Oh, well, The fact is, I'm at the courthouse. Mr. Houston is an attorney, and I don't happen to have his charge number with me. Isn't that stupid? But I can give you his address. 15251 Ventura.
You didn't get to see me fall down.
That'll be fine. If you can call me in a few hours, my home phone is 555-9861. Thank you. Oh, and my fingernails, thank you.
Newspaper stuff?
Sort of.
Are we going shopping?
I shop. You iron.
I knew it.
Well, my little butterfly, you're very intuitive, but come on. Jenny, do you hear me?
Hickory dickory dock.
Hickory dickory doomcuff. Did you iron your blouses?
Then I'll stand up the clock.
Get in here, miss. Now, get moving.
The clock struck one.
I know another one who's going to get struck if she doesn't get in here right now.
Over and out.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Oh, the intercoms were shipped to Mr. Houston 5 weeks ago. Yes, yes, thank you very much.
Can we rehearse first, Mommy?
No, not tonight, Ginger Rogers. No rehearsal tonight. You get to work, young lady. Sweat. Yes, I'd like to speak with Sergeant Norris, please. Oh. Well, then I'll leave a message.
Would you care for a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, thank you.
Mrs. Columbo, thank you for coming. Would you come in, please?
Mrs. Columbo, I'm Charles Houston. I'm happy you could join us.